Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Record of Ragnarok. So I read the manga a while ago and I was like, you know what, I want to make a little discussion video on it. So, basically if you've never read Record of Ragnarok, it is essentially gods versus humans. Now, I'm not going to get into spoilers or anything, so I'm just here to talk about what I liked about the manga and what I think or what I didn't like. So I think the whole concept of the strongest gods versus the strongest humans is very fun. Me personally, I think gods versus gods is something way cooler because gods versus humans is a bit. It's almost like a what do you say? It's like a direction where you know it's gonna involve bullshit because you're really gonna face the greatest humans of history. Like, oh, okay, here's Albert Einstein versus the god of death, Thanatos. It's like that. So I you can already tell with the direction they took with the concept, it's gonna be a lot of bullshit, and it's not gonna be fair in most regards. But it's fine. I think the concept was still really good. I think it's a fun little thing to do. I think the fights are very, very hype, and the art is genuinely spectacular. Like, it makes you want to find out more about the people fighting. So, it's essentially, the tournament arcs in mangas and anime. The whole manga is a tournament arc. Like, it's very good art and it's very good fight, and you're hyped all the time. And honestly, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I was reading it, I wanted to know more about X God or X human, because I'm like, damn, they're really cool as fuck, you know. And some of the backstories are actually interesting, like the one which was given in the manga, not the real life one. But like some of the explanation for the backstories in the manga are quite interesting. The lore of the gods are also cool. Like, of course, it's not accurate, and to be honest, mythology in general never is. But like the manga does its own version of it, much like it's its own interpretation, and it's fun. I do think it's quite entertaining. I think it's cool as hell. I think it's very, very fun to read. However, that's where my praise ends for the manga, because if I have to talk about what I don't like about the manga, there is literally no story. It is okay. Remember how I said earlier, oh, it's like a tournament arc, but it's the entire manga? That could be good. A tournament arc can be good. The problem is there is no story in this manga, and it's just fight after fight after fight. It seems like they're cooking up something, but like it's been quite a while, and I've been reading this manga till quite a while, and it seems like the story is heading nowhere. It just seems like, okay, we have, the hype is there for the fight, so let's just focus on that and not give a shit about the main story. And they're like cooking up stuff, but it's like every 30 chapters, and at that point you don't even care enough, right? And the other thing I don't like is, here's the formula of the fights. Oh, the fight starts, backstory of character 1. Oh, guess what, the other guy has a hidden power. Why? Backstory of character 2. Oh my god, we both love fighting. You know what? I respect you. I'm gonna make sure to kill you, but I respect you. And at first it was like, okay, it's there for the first few. And then I realized that is the case with every goddamn fight. That gets old real fast. And as much as hype the fights are, I don't like the formula. I think it gets very stale. I think they could have done so much more better. Have fights where they genuinely hate each other. Have fights where one is a completely overpowered, or keep it different. The fact that every fight has the same format really, really, really makes it very stale for me. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, I can't help but feel this feels annoying. Like, there are points where some of the humans wins, and you're like, yeah, but that's just bullshit. Like, no matter how much they try to explain why the humans are winning, it just feels like an ass pull. It just feels like plot armor for the sake of plot, honestly. Like, no matter how much the manga tries to justify why, oh, the so and so human won, it's like, yeah, but like that just feels like ass pulling. It really doesn't feel it's justified well enough why they're able to defeat literal divine beings over regular ass humans who are already dead, by the way. But I'm not, that's just how the manga is. So I really don't have more to say about Record of Ragnarok. The fact that it's not over is also another problem, right? It's still ongoing. There's still new chapters coming out here and there. But honestly, with how much it has come out and how much I've read, at least, because it's been a while since I read it, I'm sure there's new chapters post that. It just seems okay. It seems very mid. It seems like something you'd want to do just to pass time. There's no actual substance to reading it. It's hype, don't get me wrong, but there's no actual story, there's no actual plot, There's no actual reason to go ahead and read it unless it's finished, I would say. So if I had to give it a rating, I would just give it like a 5 out of 10. Like, it's middle of the line, mediocre for me. Like, it's not good or bad. But anyway, that's all I have to say about Record of Ragnarok. How's the anime? I think there is an anime out, right? Like season 1. I saw some of the art style of the anime and I was like, that looks really bad compared to the manga. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the manga if you have read it. If you've not read it, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't waste your time. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye.